So great. That's an honest feedback there. So let's group. Let's group.
Hey everybody, bear with me while this is my very first time doing this, so expect some haha giggles as we go through. So I just wanted to introduce myself. My name's Lisa, and I help run Sit, Stay, and Play with a phenomenal team of trainers and front staff, customer service, and an incredible marketing department. So I just thought I would just pop in here. I'm going to try to do this a little bit more as we go on. And I thought today we would just talk about why do we do what we do, right? So the story is I do this for Lucy. So 10 years ago, I was working for a phenomenal company and left them so I can go play with my dog. And really, that's how it started. It's all Lucy's fault. So anybody knows Lucy, it's all her fault. Lucy's now 13 and a half years old. And my vision was to create a space where dogs can come and play and have a good time with their owners or handlers, whatever you want to call them. But a nice, positive, comforting, community-centered place. So that's why we're here, all because of Lucy. So Lucy plays lots of games. She plays all the games that we have here. She's retired now from most of them, but she still plays nose work, which is finding birch, anise, and clove. She retired in May from agility, and she just recently retired from competition obedience. Again, due to her age, she can't do the jumps as much as she wants to. She plays rodeo dog, and we may end up trying to do that in the trial because there's no jumps. There's only barrels and tunnels, and Lucy loves her tunnels. So that's pretty much why we started. The old saying, if you build it, they will come. So we built it, and you guys are phenomenal on coming in. So the other thing that I wanted to just reach out and let you know, because I get the question all the time, why do you carry what you carry? So when we started, we really wanted to be a healthy place for pets to get their food. So we did a lot of research. When I say we, it's not just me, it's my team. Whenever we bring something new into the store, the entire team has to agree on the product, or we just don't do it. So one of the things that we have is we have raw food, and I'm going to try to just turn this around so you can look at the freezers. So we have Steve's Raw Food, which is absolutely incredible. And then we also have some other raw food, some OC Raw. And again, there's some more Steve's on the bottom. And the All Provide is gently cooked. So it's not raw. It's not 100% cooked. It's somewhere in between. So we understand that all dogs can't eat raw, or owners don't want them to all eat raw. But yet you can just add a little bit of raw or gently cooked into their food, and it's going to make all the difference in the world for their diets, getting away from a little bit more processed food. And then we have some treats too, and again, these are healthy treats for your dog. There's no colors added in those. We found that to be really important. When we opened, we had Lucy was with us, and we also had a husky. Her name was Isis. And those people who've been with us since we opened know Isis was the mayor of Stroudsburg. She can be found on Main Street in the summer, hanging out and loving everybody that walks by. Isis got really sick, and I dove into finding out what can I do to help her. And I found out some of the things that we were feeding her were not ideal. So we got rid of them. We threw them away. We didn't donate them because I couldn't do that to another dog. So we threw out thousands of dollars worth of product to bring in healthier things for our dogs. And our team continues to stay on top of what is healthy for dogs through ongoing education. Then another thing that we wanted to bring in is we wanted to bring in some of our supplements because, again, it's really important for dogs to be healthy. And when they're not feeling good, we want to be able to help them while you're here. So while you're here, you're not just getting training from your dog. You're getting comfort. You're getting information from people who know, who have been in your shoes, who want to help you have your healthiest dog physically and mentally as we possibly can. So you saw that we carry some CBDs and some mushrooms, and they can go hand in hand right now to help so many different issues. And we're also looking to get some new supplements in, and I can tell you about those later on when we come in. The other thing that we do sell is we love Nutrisource. Like, they are phenomenal. They are a U.S. company. They're not a candy company. And they know exactly where all of their proteins and produce come from. So it's a good quality dog food. We currently stock the grain-free, but we understand that not everybody likes grain-free, and we're okay with that too. So we can special order anything that you want in that line, and even smaller bags, right? Because you saw they're big bags, they're 30 pounds. But we know a tiny little Shih Tzu is not going to want 30 pounds of food, right? Because that's going to last forever. It's going to go rancid, and that would be bad. So we can definitely special order some of that from you. So I would love to know if you guys have any questions on what we do, why we do it, who we are. Feel free to let us know what's going on. So some of the things that we offer here, I did mention some fun sports, and moving forward, we're going to go in and I'm going to give a little bit more detail about all of those. But so the first one that I mentioned, I think, was maybe agility, right? So that is the dog goes through a numbered course, and it is your goal as the owner handler to go through the numbers in order. It's a really, really fun course. Hey, Donna, thanks. I love that you reached in there and that you love Nutrisource. Thanks. So, yeah, agility is a lot of fun. We have classes all the time for that. You can compete or not, right? It's just good physical and mental exercise for both you and your dog. One of the other games I mentioned is Rodeo Dog and Tunnels and Barrels. The really awesome thing about Rodeo Dog is really all dogs can play. Blind dogs can play, deaf dogs can play, tripods can play. If you're in a wheelchair, you can play. And handlers too, right? So it's timed, but it's only timed for placements. So it is a really great opportunity if you have a senior dog, or if you have a dog with special abilities. That would be really great for you to come play that. Competition obedience, I mentioned too, that Lucy is currently retired from. That is exactly what it sounds. That is obedience on a high level, and it's so addictive. We all have really great dogs. These dogs are the top of the top, and we have a really great trainer on Wednesday nights. Sarah comes in and does a phenomenal job with our guests who want to go ahead and want to compete with their dogs. Again, you don't have to. You can be in that class and never choose to compete, but you're going to have a really, really great dog. The last one that I mentioned was nose work. And if you think about what drug dogs do, right, they're taught to find explosives or drugs. It's a game, and we search for essential odors. Now, right now, we don't have an opening for a class for that, but we will soon. And we're also working on some online classes for nose work. But, man, those dogs go out on field trips, so they're out in the real world. They're at the credit union searching. They're searching luggage. They're searching cars. They're searching anything, and they're having a really great time doing it. And then, of course, we have our obedience classes, both beginner obedience and intermediate. And, it's all about you and what do you want for your dog, and how can we help you have your best dog ever. So that's really why we're here and what we do. And if you have any questions or anything, feel free to reach out. We'd love to hear from you guys, and, hopefully we'll see you guys again.
So we don't